Hello everyone, and welcome to this LEGO The Hobbit restricted any percent quarterfinal match. The third of the four quarterfinals we have in this tournament. And we have today, we have the number 1 seed, DaHamster, current world record holder, only person to have got a 22 in this game. Yeah, all the accolades for Hamster in this game. Everything that can be done so far, Hamster has achieved. And yeah, we'll be running today against DaHamster, one of our newcomers, qualified second in the final possible chance to qualify. So it's definitely going to be the underdog for this match, but that certainly doesn't mean anything. Anything can happen in these races. And joining me on comms today is Julius.
Hello.
And yeah, DaHamster had to pre-record this week's races, so we only have Hamster with us live right now. But Hamster, if you're ready, you can get yourself to the skippable cutscene. So yeah, Julius, what are your thoughts for this match? How it will go?
Well, DaHamster clearly has very low chances, but well, it's possible that Hamster misses gem skip into runs. There is that possibility, but still, DaHamster will have a hard time rivaling Hamster.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, let's get this started. It looks like Hamster's ready, so we will count him down in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, Hamster, and good luck to past DaHamster as well. But yeah, we'll have a bit of delay before the runners both start, and then we will be on our way. Okay, got the starts to line up at a relatively decent time. That's good going. But yeah, no, Hamster is an incredibly strong runner at this point. Incredibly strong. Has done so much for kind of this game in terms of optimizing certain strats. The winner of the previous tournament as well we've had. It's hard not to see Hamster have a way through here, but that, you know, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. DaHamster's a solid enough player that if Hamster does make mistakes, like Julius said, it's very possible. But yeah, we'll be going through this first level right now. This first level is a lot about small optimizations, and we'll see Hamster taking a faster line down the stairs here than DaHamster. Jump diving into this breakable bit of collision. Gets a weird launch off of it, but that's fine. That sometimes happens. And yeah, we'll be going towards the big one try here. Julius, do you want to explain this one try skip?
Oh yeah, this is gem skip and basically when you get to the room to which Hamster is going to get, he's opening the door right now. He's going to have to jump and drop out to miss a trigger. Hamster succeeded. If he wouldn't have missed the trigger, then the door would have closed and he would have to craft a key to open it. And that would lose like over a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a real kind of trick to settle the nerves there, I guess, if there are any nerves on Hamster or DaHamster's side of things. It's a one try. We've seen people miss it. Laser missed it in his match against Olive, and yeah, was very close to losing that match as a result, but unfortunately Olive had a few mistakes in certain places that meant Laser got away with it. But yeah, it's one of the big one tries at the level that these runners are at now, and as we get towards the business end of the tournament, it's kind of, if you miss gem skip, you're more than likely to lose the race. But yeah, Hamster has pulled out a lead. Obviously, DaHamster got gem skip as well, but went for a safer method, which I do not blame him for at all. It is absolutely one of those tricks you want to get just consistency with.
Yeah, it's very risky to go fast here.
But yeah, we'll see another decent sized one try coming up here as well, which is barrier skip. Hamster will be going for it pretty soon after finishing mining these gems. And what you've got to do is jump over this basically wall as it forms, this barrier, before the invisible wall collision forms. You can only move early enough with player 2 for it to work. And we see Hamster gets it very cleanly, gets over the barrier. And yeah, that's nicely done for Hamster. That's a nice one to kind of avoid, you know, having to take that time loss and lose more time. It's about 30 seconds if you mess it up, as it is a one try.
Oh, DaHamster missed it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for DaHamster.
Yeah.
It's
We'll see if he knows the backup. I'm pretty sure he does, but not 100% sure.
Yeah, he's got to get to this axe plate, essentially, until the characters can buddy up, like so. And takes a death there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, you need to hover towards the trigger there. What we'll see on Hamster's screen as well is going for a new skip as well, which is the gold jumps, but doing it only with one player. He's got to hit a trigger here to bring 2 players up to the platform. Hits it, and that's a very clean Greatest Kingdom in Middle-earth for Hamster.
Yes.
Very good start to this match. Yeah, DaHamster about 2 rooms behind right now. But yeah, this is kind of the problem for DaHamster, I guess. Any mistakes for DaHamster are like almost instantly run dead, run GG against someone like Hamster, unless Hamster just happens to make a bigger mistake, which can happen for sure. But so far, Hamster's playing strong. I'm not sure. 517 on the Greatest Kingdom in Middle-earth exit. The best ever, the CG, which Hamster holds, is a 514. I'm not sure if any other runners other than Hamster have got below 520 at the moment in Greatest Kingdom. Hamster's just so strong in that split. But we'll see now. We'll see Hamster go for kind of the next big trick in the run, which is bush launch, as DaHamster is finishing off Greatest Kingdom. Hamster will be going to this bush, buddying up, and hits the ceiling. That's really unfortunate. Goes for it again and gets it second try. So still the lead for Hamster, but a little bit less than maybe it could have been.
Yeah, you can stack really bad on this launch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the most important thing is just to get through it, and yeah, yes. Hamster's done just that. And the gap, by the looks of it, once the splits update, is about a minute between the two.
Oh, almost probably exactly a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now DaHamster is approaching buff launch. We'll see how it goes for him. And gets it first try. That's very good for DaHamster.
Yeah, very good. That'll oh, but that's an unfortunate death. Drops the hover. That's the problem with these hovers. They are very simple to do most of the time, but DaHamster taking another death. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, they're very simple to do at the best of times. You just attack without holding any direction, and in the buddied up state. But when you need to adjust your direction, you need to know what the timing is to be able to, you know, hold a direction so you can move that way or change your angle a little bit. And yeah, you can't do it too close to the animation starting or ending.
DaHamster going for sign launch and got it first try.
Yeah, nicely done from Hamster. This is a solid looking run so far.
Yeah.
Fails the
And
jump
in
over.
this room, he has to get the respawn. And he gets it. Good. Yeah. Giving very little chances for DaHamster. 8-13. That is very good.
Yeah, so Hamster leaves with an 8-13. Looking for proof exit. That's a second quicker than my best ever exit out of looking for proof. He's on a decently solid run right now. Obviously, the second try bush launch and a little trouble on the inside lost him a bit of time. But yeah, Hamster is just playing really well at the moment. It's amazing to think that this is, you know, 5 and a bit, 6 seconds behind his PB. It just looks so clean so far. DaHamster, meanwhile, will be... we haven't seen DaHamster go for sign launch, actually. I was going to say he'll be
I don't think he knows how it works. Yeah, he doesn't go for it. Yeah, so now Hamster will be doing another big one try skip in this run. Birdless.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes for Hamster. It can be quite a finicky strat. It's another one try.
Yes.
But we'll see how it goes. Hamster's got to get Gandalf against this kind of collision, falling vertically downwards, which he gets. And then has got to wait for about 13 seconds or so before, before attacking the
Gandalf
statue.
has to build up momentum so that he will just bounce from the ground and fly up and hit the door as Hamster did.
Yeah, this is looking really solid so far for Hamster. Just every one try.
No major mistakes.
Meanwhile, DaHamster finishes looking for proof. DaHamster's not on too bad a run either. It's a bit slower than DaHamster would like, but it's honestly, it's not too far off a decent time for him right now. A 10:09 is like, okay, I know for DaHamster to be on a good run, he'd want it to be pushing down into the low 9-minute marks, but for a race, this isn't bad at all. Just maybe not for a race against Hamster.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, Hamster's in the Azog fight. There's only a room ahead right now. Although it is quite a lengthy room. DaHamster's still under a 2-minute lead. It means if something does go disastrously wrong for Hamster, DaHamster is there. But DaHamster's got to get birdless now.
If DaHamster gets birdless.
Yeah, never an easy trick, this one. We'll see. DaHamster's attempted it. Yeah, jumps up here, gets Gandalf out of bounds, then we'll clip in by this collision here. Plays it really safe, but gets stuck on top. But it's in a position where he can get the jump roll, and that should be fine. As long as he waits enough time, he should be all good. And yeah, that was nice from DaHamster. Hamster, meanwhile, going through this kind of slower scripted boss fight.
Yes, it's very auto-scrolly. like it's just all about building the towers as quick as you can and activating them and just going through the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. There's small micro optimizations you can do, but nothing really major. We see DaHamster struggling a bit with the 1P2C in the room he's in. A little bit unfortunate there. It wasn't too bad at all by the in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, that is a little bit unfortunate. Had some issues with controller binds by the looks of it. Had to drop in like something else on keyboard or something, but that is the way it goes. Still, it's looking solid for DaHamster.
Hitting Azog.
Yeah, I mean, DaHamster's PB is a 25:17 right now, so it is about 2 minutes adrift. Just, well, about 2.5 minutes adrift of Hamster's. Just on pace, which is a little bit unfortunate. It is quite a large gap, but the one thing about DaHamster is DaHamster can play so close to PB and has PB'd multiple times in multiple different races throughout this this event. Got the 25:17 to eliminate Mugen in the last race of the kind of main draw ladders. So definitely has the PB capabilities. Although has made the mistakes in early games, so we'll see if that's possible this run. DaHamster, meanwhile, is just about to finish off. Finish the Necromancer split. Not looking too bad for him at all. I wonder how this will be compared to PB. He was plus 5 seconds out of looking for proof. But if DaHamster can get a run anywhere near PB or record pace, it's an insane accomplishment. 14:40 exit. That is pretty strong. 8 seconds adrift of his PB, which is absolutely crazy, but I'd say this is still on pace because his PB does not have a good on the doorstep.
Now Hamster going for icicle launch. Is it first try? Struggles with it.
That's not enough height. No.
Yeah,
That's
that
unfortunate.
might give DaHamster a chance to catch up and succeed. Yeah.
It's a third try. But yeah, that is... I mean, it does open a slight door for DaHamster. And importantly for DaHamster, it does push him adrift of the PB he's after as well. The PB new record pace that he's after. But yeah, not too bad. We'll see how DaHamster's on the doorstep goes here. He's got to get fast on the doorstep, which is one of the most notorious tricks in this run. Doesn't quite get the buddy up first try, but look at that for a backup. That was so quick. For a second try backup, that was a thing of beauty. We'll be jumping around this camera pan here. There's a camera pan trigger if you land on those steps, but DaHamster avoids it. And then we'll be jumping around the corner here. And takes a death.
Oh,
That is such a bad death.
bad.
I mean, not only does that...
Now Hamster can't do this statue launch. He has to do this normally, which loses around 10 seconds.
Yeah, that death loses, I want to say 15 seconds, because you lose the second players. You can't do the faster strat to get up to these kind of platforms, which is Unicos said with statue launch. And also the respawn is pretty far back.
Yes.
We're losing the light.
So yeah, unfortunate from DaHamster.
Gets the spin first try. That's good. It can give a lot of trouble sometimes.
Yeah, no, that was clean from DaHamster. Yeah, 16:57 on the doorstep exit. is a drift of PB now, but that's still a phenomenal time right now. This is probably borderline 22 pace. If Hamster gets a really clean inside information, this could be our first 22 of the tournament.
The company passed into the mountain.
DaHamster finishing Necromancer.
I did not come to steal from you. Oh, smell the unnecessary.
Yeah, one thing we didn't notice for DaHamster, or we didn't at least comment on, was DaHamster actually missed a cycle in the boss fight. I believe. Which is a little bit unfortunate, because it does lose you about 40 seconds or so to do that, where you just, you know, don't respond to the blue hand in time. Goes for Icicle Launch, gets its second try.
Second try.
The tales and songs fall utterly short of your
So yeah, still a solid run from DaHamster, but I mean, nearly 3 minutes adrift of Hamster going into on the doorstep. The door is open for DaHamster to get a strong on the doorstep though. And at the very least not lose time, but it depends on so many different tricks. First of these is fast OTD. Gets the buddy up going the wrong direction, that's unfortunate. And then Barlin gets pushed all the way to the side.
Struggles with it. That's not what you want to see there.
Not at all.
and under hills and
Okay, but get no.
and
Yeah, it gets it eventually. That is some time loss though, for sure.
I am
Yes.
Luckwell, riddle maker. Rider.
Kind of for the split that he'd want to put some time into Hamster's lead. That's probably a similar kind of mistake to what Hamster made with missing the jump around the corner that DaHamster just hit. Get statue launch and we'll be clean into the second room. We'll see Hamster now will be going for toast slide, I'd imagine. This is a...
Or not, we'll see.
He's
Oh,
going
he
for
goes for it. Yeah.
Gets the roll boost onto this kind of sliding collision and then pulls down at the right spot as well. Very nicely done from Hamster. Took a couple of attempts to get the roll, but still, that's pretty solid into the unskippable cutscene.
I think it was like second try.
Hmm.
How do you choose to die? My teeth are swords. My claws are spears.
Yeah, not too bad from Hamster.
My wings.
DaHamster, meanwhile, finishing OTD and will be heading into the final level as well. Close enough that you'd say Hamster can't do anything disastrously wrong. Like, if one of these launches just completely messes up for him, DaHamster's there enough. But with this being Hamster, you've got to say that's quite unlikely. But hey, I might have just commentators cursed it, who knows. But yeah, as Hamster's in this cutscene, DaHamster will be making his way through the floors of room 1. Very, very technical section. You're in this kind of forced rolling state the entire time, which means that you really have to kind of plan your movement, standardize it, because any like unoptimal lines will lose you even more time than just normal walking. There is a skip here that Hamster went for, but I know DaHamster opts not to do, and that is statue skip. You can use the flail and use its kind of special ability to get above and around this statue. But DaHamster opts not to go for it because it only saves about 3-4 seconds. I think over the course of this tournament, DaHamster's learned to play safe, which has done him well to get to this point. Hamster, meanwhile, gets the
but
first.
it might not do well against Hamster.
Well, yes, that's the problem. Hamster gets the first of the 3 launches, goes for the second one here, and misses it. Okay, misses Loz launch, so that's potential door opening for DaHamster, especially if Hamster can't get this back up. This backup is really annoying and finicky, because sometimes you will just get this vertical buddy up, but
And gets it first try. Yes.
good enough on the backup for Hamster. Not ideal to have to do that, but with such a lead, it's okay to have that kind of time loss.
Yeah. Now DaHamster going for Fandalir skip.
Takes a very slow setup.
Yeah, he was stuck on some debris.
Hmm.
He likely will not go for toast slide. Yes. He likely didn't even learn it.
I mean, I haven't
I'm
learned
not
it, so...
surprised. Yeah, like I think only I and Hamster learned it. Maybe some other people,
I think Mugen
but
did it for a little
most
bit.
people don't use it.
Yeah, I think Mugen did it for a little bit, but that's the only other one I can think of.
Oh yeah. Yes, he. Hamster will be going for Jack Crunch. We'll see if how it goes for him. Oh,
Yeah, see how he gets on here. Did he forget to do his keybinds? Okay, no, he just needed to drop in a different keyboard. That's fine.
yeah. Sometimes P2 keybinds just reset randomly.
Yeah. Gets the spin. Gets the body up, but not quite enough
Oh.
height.
But Hamster has a lot of time, so
Does have a lot of time, but we
yeah.
did see what happened yesterday between Olive and Laser, where Olive got to this, or got to this position, had a bonk once during Jack launch, and then just couldn't get the buddy up again. Hamster also has an
Yes,
incredibly stuck piece of
Hamster
collision.
can't get rid of that debris. He 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 decides to. Oh, he used the statue wrong. He can't reset the room. He can't do anything. He the only option for him is to reset the level.
Does that reset the entire level?
Yes, it does.
Does it?
He just fucked up completely.
Oh
So
no.
sorry.
No way.
But like this just.
Oh, Hamster.
Yeah.
Oh, Hamster. Oh no.
Yeah, that is very
Oh
bad.
no.
The unaccessibly well.
So what did he do? He pressed save and continue rather than pressing save and exit.
So you can only reset a specific. Like he could have also quit to Windows and just load the save.
Oh,
That
that's
would
brutal.
also have worked, but like you have to load the room from the main menu.
Right.
You can't just quit the level and then enter it like in some other Lego games.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe that's happened. I mean, DaHamster.
Yeah, that's what happens if you don't run with saves and don't learn how to use the save statues.
I don't believe that, man. DaHamster's gonna, like, DaHamster has 5 minutes to get Jack launch. Surely that'll be enough to take game 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd think so, but man, I can't believe that. I'm terrified that that's going to happen to me now, in all honesty. I need to know how to avoid that, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure it has happened to Mugen at the end of the match against me and Olive. He DNF'd
Potentially.
then because he was last.
Hmm. Well, let's see this DaHamster Jack launch.
Yeah, he can really take his time.
Somehow, under some unbelievable circumstances, take game 1. Gets the body up, gets the launch. And just like that, DaHamster has won game 1.
It.
Yeah.
I think our little game ends here.
Yeah, like
I
As
can't.
I told DaHamster last time I talked to him, like something can go very terribly wrong for Hamster, and exactly that happened.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen, and that's exactly what we're seeing
Yeah.
here.
Thief. How do you choose to die? My teeth are swords. My claws are spears.
Yeah, I don't believe that, but it is what it is.
Yes.
I was just saying, your reputation precedes you, O Smaug the tyrannical. Truly.
So yeah, where do we go from here? Well,
Well, Hamster just has to not make such a big mistake again.
yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, we can already go to the points, I guess now, or the wins,
Well,
because
yes.
against all odds, DaHamster has won match 1.
Yes.
And it looks like Hamster doesn't want to finish this run out, which I can't say I'm surprised with. You know, playing an entire level, he's already pretty much played through the whole thing.
Makes sense. As I said, Mujan being in the exact same situation, also DNF'd.
Yeah, it's just one of those things that can happen sometimes.
Yeah, just if you don't know how the save statue works, which is not surprising because you would never use them during a normal speedrun, which doesn't use saves anyway. So these save statues, like, they do appear, but they are basically useless. Like, I once have approached a save statue selecting the exit and save option in a game that doesn't save, and I just got dropped in the main menu, and that was it.
Yeah,
There was no save because I was playing without saving.
yeah. Well, it looks like Hamster is about ready already to start this second match. It's actually gone into
Oh,
the level.
he just started.
Hopefully I'll exit back out. Yeah, that's a bit of muscle memory taking over.
Yep.
But yeah, Hamster will get himself ready, and we'll be going for race 2 very soon. But yeah, with that quite surprising turn of events, DaHamster's 1 win up, 1 win away from the semi-finals.
Yes.
But yeah, Hamster, you can get to the unskippable, or get to the cutscene whenever you're ready. And do you want to do the countdown this time, Julikos?
Yeah. Alright, I can do it. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Cool, cool. Good luck again, runners.
Yes.
I'm don't know about you. I'm still in a little bit of shock from that first race.
Well, yeah. That was very unexpected. I did consider the possibility that Hamster might badly fail Jack launch, but I didn't really expect it.
No, absolutely. I mean, also, honestly, if you're Hamster right there, saving and or trying to exit the level was not even worth it necessarily. I think if he had played that level or that run casually, I think he still would have won. I think he was far enough ahead that, you know, even if he just ignored Jack Launch completely and just went, I'm gonna do the safe strats, I think he was far enough ahead to win. I mean, DaHamster posting a 26-27, wasn't it? Yeah, 26-27, and ending up with a win against the number 1 seed, against the record holder. Dude, I think number 1 seeds are just cursed in ladder league matches. We saw in the TCS ladder league that a pretty similar kind of massive mistake, or a combination of them, happened to Frostbite racing against Dragon, that caused Dragon to cause the upset here. Could we see the same thing from DaHamster here? Only 1 race away. Hamster has to put together 2 clean runs.
Yeah.
Starts off with gem skip here. Gets gem skip. So isn't on the full, like, mental the mental slide, I guess, as it were, in terms of just missing trick after trick. But yeah, it's not looking well. Hamster's got to just play well here. But for sure, we still have a lot of run to go. A lot of races to go here. Potentially 2 more if Hamster wins this one.
Yes, which is pretty likely. But, well, anything can happen, as we have seen last round.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Hamster has got a lead here, obviously, is finishing the building menu for kind of this area, as DaHamster's just starting the first bit of it. We'll be ahead into barrier skip. But barrier skip's another question mark, right?
Yes.
If it goes wrong, it's 30 seconds, and that's could be an invaluable 30 seconds depending on what else goes on during the run.
Yeah, you can even get soft locked there.
Yeah, absolutely. The Hamster's
And
attempt.
then Hamster would have to use the safe statue, right? But fortunately, he gets it.
Played that quite safe. Normally, in PB attempts, I think Hamster would just try and send it over the barrier, but kind of placed it a little bit better, positioned his jumps. We'll see DaHamster's attempt here. Gets up to the barrier, bit slow, but gets over. Not bad from either runner. DaHamster, of course, missed that in race 1, but still, somehow, by some sheer luck and coincidence, was able to get the win.
Yes. That was unbelievable. Hamster going for solo gold jumps.
Clean needs to hit the trigger though. And gets it first try, yeah.
He succeeds.
Hamster seems so consistent with them right now.
Yeah.
We'll see DaHamster's attempt. DaHamster will be going for the 2P method.
Yes, the body up.
Gets the body up first try, which is really nice. This is looking like a solid Greatest Kingdom for DaHamster.
And he gets the gold jumps.
Yeah, nicely done. So yeah, we'll see what Hamster's exit time is here. It's probably going to be quite strong. 5:16, it's a second better than last run. Even with maybe playing barrier skip a little bit safer. Hamster's just... When it comes to this split in particular, Hamster is on another level compared to everyone else. This split and the last split are the two where Hamster is just Just
Yeah,
so
with
far
this
ahead.
split it makes sense. It's what runners play the most.
Absolutely, and no one's played this level more than Hamster.
Yes.
DaHamster with a 542 though, and a 542 is not really, well, it's not bad at all. Hamster misses bush
Yeah,
launch
yeah, it's
twice,
certainly better than last time. Oh, hamster.
3
Oh,
times.
hamster having trouble.
Okay, there we go.
Ah, he got it, but still struggled.
Door open for DaHamster perhaps. Hamster
Yes.
getting the hovers. Those hovers are just high enough to make it up, yep.
Yeah.
For DaHamster, interestingly enough, that was actually a gold, and is backing that up with a first try bush launch as well. That's going to eat into some of Hamster's lead. But yeah, DaHamster with a 2-second gold, for, I believe, for his splits, is a very good sign.
Yeah, looks pretty good for him.
But yeah, obviously DaHamster will be doing the best that he can to try and put a solid time down, put the pressure on Hamster. And it's down to Hamster to be able to deal with that, not make the mistakes. In a best of 3 format as well, it's so brutal. Hamster suddenly in a must-win situation for 2 races. But we'll see how sign launch and stuff goes for Hamster. Gets the hovers down here. I don't know if he's going to go for a 7 hover here. You can cross this river in as little as 7 hovers. Safe is always 8. The Hamster panning the camera down to have a look. And goes for an 8 hover. I think he could have got away with 7 there, but this isn't a PB run. This is a tournament race, and he's gotta get the redemption.
Yes. Like there's more certainly some pressure on him.
Misses sign launch a couple times. Gets it 3rd try. I mean, that's really good that 3rd try worked. He obviously knows how to back it up, because once you miss it once, your camera moves in a different direction, and all of a sudden you have to hold a different angle with player 1 to be able to get over to the other side. But he manages to do that.
Like a pretty awkward angle. Like, I know that you can't really hit it in keyboard. Like, it's just between like down left and just down.
Yeah, absolutely. Hamster with an 825. Looking for proof exit. Looks
Oh, DaHamster fails this respawn. It looked pretty good, but just didn't work.
yeah, a bit unfortunate for DaHamster there, but still decent enough. Better than last run for DaHamster. This pace for Hamster is looking a little bit more pedestrian compared to last run. Last run was...
I think he's going safe, maybe. He's a bit stressed about what happened because of what happened last run.
Certainly right. I mean, this has to get the heart rate up a bit, you'd think.
Yeah, like Hamster probably did not expect to lose a run.
No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone expected Hamster to lose a lose a race here, to be expected him to be 2 and done. But hey, you got to be in it to win it, and DaHamster's in it. We'll be going into Necromancer. We'll see Hamster's attempt at Birdless here. If he misses this Birdless, I think DaHamster will be ahead. Less than a minute gap between them.
Yes,
Gets the
46
dive.
seconds.
Yeah. Kind of expect Hamster to wait a slightly safer than normal amount of time here, maybe stretching it to 14 or 15 seconds, just for that extra element of safety.
Gets wordless.
Yeah, nicely done from Hamster. Solid through all the one tries is always a good sign. Might not be the fastest run ever, but good run is a good run. DaHamster has got to get this one try though, you have to feel.
Oh yeah, he has to.
We'll be going up hit with Gandalf, getting out of bounds, then jumping into this bit of collision, and misses it.
Damn it. That's not what he needs.
Unfortunate miss for DaHamster, but certainly not the end of the world either.
Yes, at least he didn't fail the trick. Misses it again.
Yeah, missing it again, slightly worse. Has to get it this time. I mean, now, you know, you can take the safety to,
Okay, he
yeah,
did it.
gets it eventually. You can take the safety to make sure you do get it, but obviously not getting it there is just compounding even more time loss. So DaHamster gets away with that. As long as he waits enough time, he should be fine here. Does so.
Succeeded.
Yeah. Nicely done from DaHamster there.
Yes.
Seems to get the 1P2C relatively clean as well. Hamster will be entering the kind of slow part of the run, this boss fight. Again, we'll be looking for the kind of micro optimizations to save maybe 2-3 seconds in this room. Yeah, Hamster building this first pillar. I think one thing we didn't mention in the first race is Hamster will, or both runners actually, will be getting 0 studs at the end of this level.
Yes.
Yeah, normally a trick only seen in, you know, in the first level of LEGO games, but in this game it saves 3 seconds in every level, and it's actually not obtainable in the first level, but we do it in the second, third, and fourth levels. So yeah, Hamster gets himself down to 0 studs very nicely. You lose 1,000 studs per death. It's not difficult to get yourself down to 0 studs in this level. I think pretty much every runner does it.
Yeah.
The one slight difficulty you might have is the very last set of studs which you get from the last pillar. You need to be able to get rid of them before the cutscene starts, but it's not too tight of a timing. We shouldn't see Hamster make a mistake with that. Yeah, DaHamster entering this boss fight and doing, by the looks of it, the unusual strat of watching the cutscene.
Yes, so sometimes this happens. You just kind of forget. Like, I'm pretty sure that DaHamster was pretty nervous while recording this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, and I think, if anything, that cutscene is kind of a bit of a lapse in concentration, because you have a, it's a 15-second or so auto-scroller before that cutscene. And then
Yes.
it's very easy to just pay attention to something else during the auto-scroller and then realize, oh, I've got a cutscene to watch. Oh, I've got a cutscene to skip, sorry. But yeah, DaHamster finishing first phase here. Hamster will be finishing the third phase, so it is about a 2-phase difference between the two, which is pretty advantageous for Hamster at the moment. About a 2-minute lead or so, maybe a little bit less. We'll see what Hamster's looking for proof. Oh, sorry, Necromancer exit is. It's a 14:52. This is still low to mid 23 pace for Hamster. So still incredibly good potential.
So Hamster going for icicle launch. struggles a little, but gets it first try.
How do I get over there?
Yeah, nice from Hamster. This could be a very solid run he's putting together once again. Goes for the interesting strat of getting the spider on player 2. That's a new one. We'll
Yeah.
see how this fast OTD goes. It was going well for him last run, and then he made a 15 to 20 second mistake. Gets fast OTD third try on the buddy ups. Not great, but gets a first try vertical. Goes for the jump up here. So this jump around the corner is what cost Hamster a lot of time last run. We'll see if that happens this time around. Uses to reset it. Smart move. Yeah. And Hamster makes it. We'll be going for this statue skip.
Struggles with it.
Gets
Gets it first try.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
then dies. And I think, but yeah, that's bad to see.
Statue skip's such a weird one, because you can get punished for getting this strat too well because you fall up into the death plane. But if you get it even better than too well, we're talking a very rare occasion, you can actually get an even higher launch that allows you to skip the death plane and saves about 5 to 10 seconds over the normal strat. See, Hamster gets it there.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but still probably lost time overall.
The light. Come on.
And also, getting that higher launch has actually meant he's picked up studs on player 2, and picking up studs on player 2 means he can't do zero strats, or zero studs. So that's another 3-4 seconds lost, and I think the chances of a PB are out the door for Hamster, but it's still going to be possible to get a decent enough time. DaHamster, meanwhile, quite far adrift right now.
Oh yeah.
Two and a bit minutes, but I mean that's about the same that last run was. But I don't think Hamster will make the same mistake twice. Gets icicle launch first try, which is huge from DaHamster. We'll see how this OTD is. Takes an interesting line, has to kind of climb around the side.
That looks pretty weird.
Yeah, DaHamster almost a level behind Hamster now. Hamster with a pretty slow on the doorstep for Hamster standards, but it'll do. See DaHamster's fast OTD, gets it, gets the jump. Nicely done.
Yes.
First try vertical as well.
I did not come to steal from you. Oh, Smaug, the unaccessibly wealthy.
We'll be doing the landing here. Does so. Gets around the collision, very nice. And we'll see this statue skip. Hamster obviously struggled with this a lot. DaHamster gets its second try and just about gets a bad enough launch to bonk on the small bit of ceiling there, and that actually saves him from hitting the death plane.
Of your enormity.
It's yeah, one of those weird things where getting the worst launch actually favored DaHamster there. Going for this backup here to be able to go, yeah, complete this section with the vertical buddy up. Nicely done from DaHamster. There is a new strat for that now, but it wasn't around when DaHamster pre-recorded this run because it was found about 12 hours ago.
Yes, it was actually found by me.
Yeah, very nice strat. I'm certainly going to use it if I get a vertical buddy up. But yeah, we're not seeing it from either runner this time. And DaHamster finishes on the doorstep, and we'll be heading into that final level. And it was a good on the doorstep from DaHamster. Has cut the lead a little bit, or cut the deficit, sorry, a little bit to back under 2 minutes. Which is not too bad, but it does hinge on how good this final level is for Hamster. Hamster is obviously, well, he's the community CG holder for this level. He's put some absolutely insane times together. But yeah, this one is one where you can make mistakes, and we're seeing Hamster struggle a little bit with toast launch here, or toast slide, sorry here. has already taken 2 deaths. Make that 3.
Oh. Oh, that is pretty bad.
I mean, he's got enough of a lead.
First try on the slide.
That doesn't look good,
And
yeah.
dice. Oh, that is pretty bad.
Gives up on it.
And he just doesn't do it.
Good choice. That has probably killed the 23 for Hamster. I don't think a 23 is going to be possible here. Even with the really good splits Hamster can get in inside info, I don't think the 23 is possible. But yeah, smart move. Try it a few times. But then DaHamster's... If he kept persisting at that, DaHamster was going to be breathing down his neck, so... Smart play.
Turn me, thief. How do you choose to die?
As it is, of course, because of that, the lead has reduced.
Our swords.
Yes. DaHamster will be going for the camera pan skip. And I think he got it. It's basically you have to be in the death plane when this cutscene triggers. Then there's just no camera pan in the lower level. And yes, he got it.
Chandelier skip. Gets it. Was that a second try? I know he takes a long time to set it up, so it might have been a first try.
Yeah, he just has a tendency to push debris in his way, which prevents him from doing this skip.
But then every now and then, you get the debris to line up in such a way that it just builds a ramp for you to go over the chandelier. And that feels so satisfying when it happens.
Yes, I basically go with every time.
But yeah, both of them in the unskippable cutscene now, which means the lead is no more than like a minute and a half, I'd say. Hamster's got to be careful here. Once again, a bad set of launches here, and DaHamster's right there. You'd think lightning won't strike twice, but if it does, I'd be worried for Hamster. Gets launch 1. Very nicely done. Goes for Loz launch here, breaks the box. Gets the buddy up, gets the jump this time. This is looking better than last time round. Yeah, that was very nicely done on those 2 launches from Hamster. Took a bit of extra time maybe to set up a Loz launch, but... yeah, to set up a Loz launch, but realistically, I think pretty safe from, you know, losing any more than a second there, even if DaHamster gets double first try quickly. But we'll also see Hamster's attempt at Jack launch very soon, avenging himself from the previous time. It's got to throw these torches at Smaug first, and even this, there's a small bit of optimization too, because you'll notice, instead of mashing with one character, you're actually alternating attacks with each character. Saves a tiny bit of time. Let's see DaHamster's launches here. Just about squeaks over with the first one. Meanwhile, Hamster goes for Jack launch. Looking at the setup, DaHamster gets Loz launch, won't be too far behind either way.
No, he didn't. He got the alternative.
Hamster gets the launch, and that will be GG's to Hamster. A bit of revenge from the previous one.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah, Hamster finishes there with a 24-19. Very strong time from Hamster. Fastest time, no, wait, no, not fastest time in the tournament. Fastest time is a 23:21. Getting my minutes wrong, but still, yeah, strong run from Hamster. Exactly what he needed to bounce back. You know, wasn't the greatest run in the world, but was good enough. We'll watch DaHamster close this run out. Obviously, we'll just throw these torches, and then go for Jack launch. And this is still a pretty solid run for DaHamster. It's not a PB pacer due to the events that happened in the Necromancer in level 3. But we'll still be good enough for something here. As long as this Jack launch goes well. Gets the player coordination a little bit messed up. Doesn't get the setup the first time. Gets launch second try, and we'll be finishing it up like so. Okay, yeah, that's a 25:57 from DaHamster, so still a solid run. Better than the last run. So yeah, can't complain too much.
That's pretty good for DaHamster.
Yeah. But, of course, with Hamster winning that race, it means we are now 1 win apiece between the two in this best of 3. And that means it is time to go down to a decider. So,
Yes.
yeah, Hamster, if you want to get yourself ready, to the point where you can skip the cutscene again, unless you want a quick break, we'll get this started.
That's actually the first time in the quarterfinals a third race is happening.
Yes, no, absolutely, because, yeah, Laser managed to get the 2-0 over Olive, and Jack managed to get the 2-0 over yourself, Lucas. So yeah, we're seeing this
Yes.
third race. It'll be
Really
interesting to
didn't
see.
expect to have a third match between Hamster and DaHamster.
Out of all the matches, yeah, I didn't expect it to be this one, I'll be
Yes.
honest. But yeah, Hamster's
But
ready.
these kinds of things happen.
Yeah, that's how tournaments go. Getting to the point where DaHamster's... There we go. And yeah, do you want to do the countdown again, Julikos?
Sure.
Go for it then. Both are ready. Can't hear you if you're saying anything. I'll do the countdown while you sort out Mike or whatever. Oh, maybe. I'll do the countdown anyway. We can go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck again, runners. Although specifically Hamster, because of course DaHamster is pre-recording.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, my Discord was glitching.
Yeah, I've been having some problems with that today. It's all good. But yeah, let's see what these runners can get up to in this final match. It'll be very interesting to see where either of these runners end up. But yeah, it's winner takes all. Winner progresses.
Yes.
Hamster knows that, obviously. Being live, doing this run live, DaHamster having pre-recorded this run, the mentality is very different. I think DaHamster would not have been expecting it to go to a game 3, so,
Yes.
you know,
Like,
this...
I'm pretty sure no one has expected this.
No, absolutely not. But, yeah, Hamster's shown some fragilities. Even in the even in the good run, like in the run where he won, it's the 24-19 is good enough for today, but going on and facing Laser, if he does,
Yeah.
be his next opponent in the semi-finals, that's not a guarantee at all. Laser has put together the fastest time of the tournament so far, 23:21, which is coincidentally Laser's PB. So, yeah, Hamster's got to kind of, I guess, just put something clean together here. We'll see this gem skip attempt. Gets it, so that's one big thing out of the way. We'll see DaHamster's attempted it as well. Gets it too. So, nicely done from both runners there. And the gap seems pretty close this time round.
Yes.
But yeah, the one thing we can guarantee is that Hamster will not make the same mistake with the save statue. If DaHamster's going to win this match, it has to be won on pace. It won't be a... I don't want to call it lucky, because it is Hamster just doing the wrong thing. But DaHamster did get away with one there.
Hamster also can miss a one-shot skip, especially birdless.
Yeah, no, exactly. DaHamster's close enough and proved he's close enough that if Hamster does do something like that, doors open. But yeah, DaHamster does seem a little bit closer this time. Obviously, they were both in the build menu for a little bit of similar times, but it's amazing how much early game time in particular Hamster's just able to find and able to eke out over pretty much anyone else in the field. There's rooms in here where he's saving half a second to a second over anyone else, and it just doesn't make sense. But let's see this barrier skip.
Ooh. He does.
Gets the barrier skip. So 3 for 3 on the barrier skips. So far is 8 for 8 on the 1 tries. Has Birdless left as the final 1 try, but that's not till level 3. So has kind of just got to settle down, get the rest of Greatest Kingdom clean, and then hope for a clean looking for proof. DaHamster misses barrier skip. Yeah, that's an unfortunate mistake from DaHamster. We yeah, don't like to see that one. It just can happen.
Yes.
But does have practice with the backup, obviously, having done it before.
He did get like a weird launch there.
I didn't catch that, but yeah, it did look kind of strange.
Yeah, he buddied up with a debris between the characters, and player 1 just foot up in the air.
Interesting. Well, if that's consistent, that could be a faster way of doing the backup. But anyway, DaHamster also has a bit of struggle finding the collision. Also, sorry, finding the trigger for the cutscene. Gets it eventually, but yeah, Hamster's going to have a decent sized lead here. Hamster looks to be on for another 5-1x Greatest Kingdom. The consistency on this man right now is just, in Greatest Kingdom anyway, is just insane. We'll see what this time turns out to be, but I'm expecting it to be incredibly strong. $5.16 again. I mean, that consistency is mental. That means in 3 runs he's got a 5.17, a 5.16, and a 5.16. DaHamster gets gold room jumps clean though, at least for the version he goes for. And yeah, with that barrier skip mistake, won't be in a great position, but will be okay enough right now. Let's see how Hamster goes on bush launch. Bush launch has been a spot of difficulty for him. He got it 4th try last race, but gets it 1st try this time. Bit of revenge there. In a difficult position though, sliding down. Goes for a 2 hover and gets it. Okay, Hamster's feeling confident. That is a confidence play right there. Doesn't go for the safe strats, goes risky and it pays off. Fair play to him. You've got to respect it. DaHamster with a 6-14. Greatest Kingdom, obviously, with that barrier skip mistake. Puts him pretty much a minute behind Hamster, so straight on the back foot, which is unfortunate. I mean, even with a good barrier skip for DaHamster, he still would have been about 30 seconds behind. Hamster's just so strong in Greatest Kingdom. DaHamster opts for about 5 hovers there. I think could have actually let go by 3, but goes for 5. I guess it is that bit of safety.
He went really safe here.
Hamster shaping up for a 7 hover here. This looks like a comfortable 7 hover in terms of position as well. Hamster, by the looks of it, is going on attack. And that's kind of scary for anyone else.
That Hamster has... Hamster's confidence has recovered from the first run.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, you know, a confident hamster is a dangerous hamster, and this has the potential, the hallmarks maybe of looking at that tournament best time and potentially beating it. There's no prize in this competition for the tournament best time, but there is the
There's respect.
yeah, the respect, the flex that he can have for getting it.
Yes. Though still Hamster has enough to flex in this game.
Oh my goodness, an 8:06 looking for proof exit from Hamster. Yeah, he's ahead of record pace. About a second ahead of record pace. 8:06 is phenomenal at this point. I don't know how, obviously, this compares to like his best pace ever or something, but that is truly a time to be proud of. A lot of game left, of course, but no one else can keep up with an 8:06. I don't think anyone else has got a looking for proof exit anywhere close to that. I know my best is a 8:14, I think. It's pretty similar for the likes of Jack and Laser. I don't know what Olive and Megas are. Just another level. Another step above where most other people in this competition are. But that means nothing if you can't be consistent. And we'll see this birdless again. DaHamster with a clean enough looking for proof will be potentially able to pounce if something does go...
Oh, you post. You
I
posted
paused. Whoops.
DaHamster's video.
Fine. Nothing happened. Yeah, if something does go disastrously wrong for Hamster, DaHamster will be there to be able to capitalize. And yeah, DaHamster getting a 9:20 exit. Very, very strong from DaHamster. Probably not too far off PB pace. Meanwhile, we see Hamster going for this birdless. Seems to be waiting longer than I'd expect. Did he get the bad?
DaHamster doing the unusual strat of riding with the warg.
Yeah, that is a rare strat. That might be a bit of a miss menu on the controller. I think they're identical speeds. I might be wrong, but yeah.
I have no idea.
Me neither. DaHamster finishes the build too early with P1. That's a mistake. He just can't afford to make it. I mean, he's a minute 14 adrift of Hamster right now. Something like that is just, it hurts.
There's also the possibility that DaHamster didn't expect to have free runs, so he just didn't really care at this point.
Yeah. I mean, there could be that, but then at the end of the day, you never know. If you're pre-recording, you never know what the other person's going to do. It's not going to be over until it's over, until that final run is done. It's certainly...
Yes.
But yeah, he could have taken his foot off the gas a bit. I do completely agree with you there. Gets the birdless setup though, should be fine.
DaHamster is the kind of person to do this sort of thing.
That's a character read right there. But DaHamster gets birdless. Very clean. In the same room as Hamster now, although Hamster will be just leaving that room. And yeah, that means the lead's about 1.5 minutes between the two, which is about what I'd expect at this kind of point with, you know, the couple of mistakes DaHamster's made and what kind of run Hamster's on. I mean, the fact that DaHamster's, you know, made these mistakes means that, wow, the PB is so very possible for DaHamster. DaHamster's PB currently is a 25-17. Currently on this one run we're watching is plus 20 to that. But that's not a significant amount. You know, that's more than enough that a good...
Especially considering he missed the barrier skip.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, no, exactly. And yeah, DaHamster's one of those people who definitely has potential to PB put together some really clean runs. We've seen, obviously, PBing in tournaments, matches, alongside yourself as well, Julikos. It's, I think,
Yes.
I mean, you, DaHamster, and Mugen are separated by 2 seconds on the boards right now. If any of you want to go for it, I think that sub 25 barrier is so close for all of you. But yeah, we see DaHamster finish the Azog fight, going through the auto-scroller. Hopefully remembers to skip the cutscene this time. After this auto-scroller, forgot last time, but hopefully learned from his lessons. Did indeed. Okay, good. The most nervous moment of the match so far. But yeah, I'd say Hamster about a phase and a half ahead, which does correlate to about 1.5 minutes. So it kind of makes sense from that point. DaHamster will lose a little bit to micro-optimizations here, but that's fine. As long as both end with 0 studs, normally they won't tend to care. DaHamster does make a mistake here, though. Intended for that hand to target player 2 near the front of the stage, but goes to the end of the stage. A little bit annoying for him, but at the end of the day it won't save or lose much in the grand scheme of things. And yeah, we'll now be taking these deaths for 0 studs as Hamster finishes off this phase.
$14.40.
1440 from Hamster. Wow, this is, I mean, this is strong. Plus 2 and a bit to PB. I think right now. Let me check actually. Actually no, plus 8 to PB. But yeah, still not too bad at all, realistically. Yeah, it's the first try icicle launch.
Yes.
How do I get over there?
This run looks very good from Hamster.
The company had arrived at the main gate.
Yeah, we'll see how this on the doorstep goes. So often the decider hasn't had a clean on the doorstep yet, and again doesn't get the right buddy up.
And
Struggling with it a bit, and eventually gets it. Gets pretty good height on that as well. Gets the vertical as well. And yeah, see if he gets this jump around the corner.
Yeah. Oh,
And
he got it very clean.
yeah, very nice. He can sense the PB. It's like a shark when there's blood in the water. He's going for this now. Couple of failed
Yeah.
buddy ups on statue skip are not great though. It's the death plane again. Statue skip has just not been working for him.
Yeah.
Gets it that time. And this will be decent enough for Hamster.
We're losing the light. Come on.
Does the new buddy drop
Oh,
method.
he goes for the new strat.
Very nicely done.
Break it down. Come on.
And DaHamster gets a relatively clean icicle launch as well.
Yep.
But we're pretty much in a similar position to the last race. DaHamster finishes the Necromancer, and Hamster is finishing the next level 23 seconds later. I think last time it was 16 seconds later, so DaHamster is a little bit closer, but it does depend on how this on the doorstep goes. Hamster, meanwhile, will be entering the final level. And a very clean fast on the doorstep from DaHamster. That's a really good sign. Gets the vertical buddy up first try.
I did not.
This could be good.
Yeah.
The unnecessary.
We'll see how the statue skip goes and a jump around the corner. Gotta get the jump onto here. And round the side. Nicely done. Now the statue launch. Pulls down, unfortunately. We'll see that again. Gets it, and gets as much height as you can without hitting that death plane.
Potatoes and songs.
Nicely done.
Utterly short.
See how this room treats him, but this could be a really good split for him.
The stupendous.
Do you think flattery will keep you alive?
No, no.
Gets the hover nicely. Does pick up studs with P2, so won't be able to get 0 studs, but that's still okay.
You seem familiar. But I don't remember smelling your kind before.
Meanwhile, Hamster will be going for the cutscene or camera pan skip here. This should be a bread and butter for Hamster. I can't imagine Hamster missing this. He's just too consistent at it, but we'll see. We'll see. Things can happen.
Over hills my path is led. And
And DaHamster with an 1834
I am barrel rider.
on the doorstep exit. So the gap is less than 2 minutes. And less than 2 minutes means that it's a jack launch away. If Hamster like breaks a box on jack launch or something, then DaHamster's right there and able to capitalize.
Yeah, also we'll see if Hamster goes for toast slide, because that can go wrong.
Yeah, it looks like he's setting up for it again. We'll see how this
Yeah.
goes. Doesn't get the roll first time. Gets it second time. Will he stay on the thing? No.
Nice.
Doesn't quite make it. And decides to not go for it. Again, smart move from Hamster.
I think our little game
I see every time he dies there, he just goes for the cutscene.
Yeah. I'll be honest,
Honestly, I do the same.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised he didn't keep pursuing at it, because that exit of on the doorstep was record pace. It was about a quarter of a second ahead of record, leaving on the doorstep, so could have had potential.
Maybe he just didn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
Didn't want to risk DaHamster catching up.
But yeah, with that missed toast slide, it probably means not only is PB not going to happen, but it probably also means the 23 is not going, or so 22 is not going to happen for Hamster this run. But there's still a shot at best tournament time, which is 23-21. Hamster just needs to string together a clean few launches here and definitely has a shot at it. DaHamster falls down.
DaHamster does bad.
Yeah, falls down early there. It doesn't actually cost too much in the grand scheme of things. Because he had enough time to respawn and it didn't affect anything.
Yeah, he fell very early.
Yeah, out of kind of all the deaths you can take, that's probably the best one to take. But yeah. We'll be getting the cutscene skip, then going into Chandelier, and then has another level to clear up here, but we'll see how this Chandelier skip goes. Again, pushes a piece in the way, but pushes it all the way through the Chandelier, and I don't know if that helped at all, but certainly a strat. We'll be going in here, and they're not quite both going to be in the unskippable cutscene, but
Yeah.
won't be too far apart. DaHamster will be entering it just as Hamster's leaving it. So yeah, it comes down to Hamster in these launches.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the buddy up first try and launch one, gets it second try, gets the right height on the jump. That's a good start for Hamster right there. We'll see how the second launch works. Breaks the box for Love's launch, gets the buddy up, gets the jump, just enough height to be able to make it up to the top. And yeah, all of a sudden Hamster is one launch away from surviving what is potentially, well, what could have been an almighty scare. There's still the potential that it'll happen, but this could have been the single biggest upset we would have had of probably any LEGO speedrunning competition, but yeah, especially in this one. But yeah, has got to throw the torches at Smaug, and then has got to get one more jack launch. Take him home. DaHamster will be soon to just coming out of the unskippable cutscene. No matter what, we're going to let DaHamster's run play out because it is very close to PB. But yeah, let's see how Hamster goes for this. Does the drop out to get the other player on keyboard? Breaks the boxes for jack launch. Goes for the buddy up. Doesn't get it. Gets one, but gets a low height. This is worrying because there is a potential that it just straight up won't work now, and Hamster will have to exit. DaHamster, meanwhile, gets launch one. Hamster gets the buddy up, gets the launch. That should be GG's.
Yeah, that's basically it.
And that is
That
it.
also failed the lost launch. But got the alternative first try.
That is GG's to Hamster, not just for surviving, escaping what could have been an almighty upset, but also managing to snag the fastest time of the tournament so far by 2 seconds. At 23:19 beats Laser's 23:21 just barely.
Yep.
But that's a very nice final time for Hamster there. It's great to see kind of the bounce back after what was an almighty unfortunate mistake to lose that race one. But yeah, we'll see DaHamster finish this out. DaHamster is close to the PB. Needs a good final jack launch, and it's certainly within the realm of possibility. But we know how jack launch can be. But yeah, throwing these torches at Smaug, and then we'll be going for the jack launch. Breaks the right box. Pushes the pieces out of the way. A little bit untidy kind of pieces that he had to push out of the way. Gets a buddy up, but gets a bonk. That is unfortunate. Sets up for it again. Gets a buddy up and gets good height on this one.
Yeah.
A little bit slow breaking the buddy up. But we'll finish up here. with a final time of 25:23. That is only 6 seconds away from DaHamster's PB. So very solid run from DaHamster. One of the best he could have pulled off, but DaHamster was just too strong. But yeah.
Yeah, like 6 seconds away from his PB.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not unsurprising from DaHamster to be able to clutch this out, but in slightly more dramatic fashion than maybe we would have expected. But yeah, that is DaHamster progressing to the semi-finals. We'll be playing against Laser in the semi-final. Meanwhile, that is the end of the road for DaHamster, but DaHamster has had a remarkable tournament. Was due to be in the qualifier when this tournament started. Started off with one of the worst PBs, or one of the lowest PBs of the field. But
I think he was the third worst.
yeah. Yeah, he qualified on the final day to avoid the avoid having to go through the play-ins, so ended up in the regular rung, and then from there has just not looked back. Swept the first match that he played,
Yes.
and then yeah, has just kept on improving. Gone from, you know, a 30-minute PB down to a low 25, which is where he sits now. It's absolutely phenomenal to see from DaHamster, so huge congratulations to him for that. And finishing at this part of the tournament is really not bad at all. But yeah, moving on to what we have next. Next up, we have our final match of the top 8 bracket. Quarterfinals needs to be played. That'll be myself against Mega, and that run will be very, very soon. We are talking basically an hour, I think, at this time. So yeah, absolutely worth sticking around for. We will be going like offline and then coming back online, but even so, yeah, definitely worth staying in for that one, because that'll be a really close race between me and Mega. But our other 3 semi-finalists so far are DaHamster, Laser, and Jack. DaHamster and Laser will be facing off in the semi-finals. That'll be a very intriguing match between 2 really good friends as well. So, yeah, that'll be very interesting. And yeah, we also have our match next up. Like I said, we have 1 match scheduled in the books, and that is me against Mega in just under an hour from now. So yeah, don't go too far. It'll be a fantastic match, and yeah, stay tuned for that one. Any final things you want to add, Julius?
No.
Okay, fair enough then. Yeah, GG's against DaHamster for winning that race, and we will see you all in a very, very short amount of time.